Hi, and welcome to Coffee Talk with Kyle and
April.
New Year, new drinking vessels,
Yep,
huh?
I'm drinking some brisk iced tea today.
Yes. You're feeling a little brisk, huh?
Yeah, it's delicious.
All right, refreshing.
So we wanted to highlight some items that closed in our most recent auction. We're constantly changing it up here on our set. So sometimes if we're not looking at you, that's because something is different now. But anyways, we wanted to highlight some items that closed in our most recent auction that ended on January 3rd. So we have some things, some neat things that closed. First thing being this red musical drum.
Yeah.
So this is very cool. It is ended up selling for $305.
Came with the carry case and the mallets.
Yeah.
And it had a beautiful sound. You can listen to it actually in our ad. Sometimes Kyle is a little creative and he'll put a little video on to help promote the item, and I think it made this one really take off.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you can hear this or not from our audience, but this item had beautiful sound.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very fun to play too, even for the novice player.
Yeah.
Musician, true. You know. Very cool, and that had a lot of action. People were excited about that item as it was closing too. I saw that go up. I think it was at like $50 on the last day of bidding, and ended up finishing just over $300. So very cool on that. Next item we wanted to highlight is item 5051. This was the Jumbo Funko Pop toys.
Yeah, 13 of them. Quite a few were new in the box. The other ones, the boxes were open, but the toys were never played with. They were probably just displayed.
Yeah.
And they're the larger size ones.
Yeah, these are cool.
Yeah, what'd they end up going for?
They end up selling for $236.58. So somebody got a cool collection.
Yeah.
Very neat to see all these and to see the big size ones. I've seen a lot of the smaller ones before, but I haven't seen...
These are like double the size or triple the size even, aren't they?
I think so. And they're, to see a collection of this size is very neat. So very cool. It's so neat to see the items come in. You never know. Sometimes you can never predict the future of what's going to be coming in next.
But someone might be able to with this item.
Yeah. Somebody had some deep pockets that was bidding on this item.
Oh, sure they were. Yeah.
5052. It's a very large crystal ball. It says even in the ad that it was larger than a bowling ball. This ended up selling for $89.76, and what a cool piece.
Yeah, really cool to display or check out your hand.
And it sits right nice on this base here too, so there you can see what the size is relevant to a pop can.
Oh, I love that pop can as a feature.
I know you do.
Yep.
The next item we wanted to highlight is item 469. This is a green depression glass quart measuring pitcher.
Tell us what you know about that, Kyle.
A hand beater lid. So this was used back in the day. I'm sorry if you're watching and you used this when you were a child, but this is a very cool old piece. I actually know nothing about it, so I'm not going to guess.
I actually used one over our break.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have one, and it's great to scramble eggs in.
Ooh.
Or you can mix up some malto meal.
Okay.
Or chocolate milk. And the metal piece sets right on top of the glass. And then you just crank it like one of those hand tools. The men used to use the hand tool that you would crank.
The hand brace?
Yes. Yeah. It's very similar to that.
We know the difference between a brace and a manual.
And one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is a really, really nice find, especially in the green depression glass.
Yeah, sure.
It ended up selling for $40, which is a very, very good deal.
Cool. And so do you know any history on this as far as like when they purchased this? Did they have to buy these separate, or would it have been like a set?
No, it was a set.
Okay.
And typically this is like from the 1940s, late 30s, early 40s piece.
Very cool.
And it has the pour spout, so when you're done mixing, you can just take the top off. It just sets on there. It doesn't lock or anything like that. It just sets on.
Okay.
And you take the top off and you pour it right into your glass.
Interesting.
Or into your pan. Like I said, we scrambled up some eggs.
The next item we wanted to highlight is item 1933.
This was a wonderful collection. They're made in Japan. Paper houses. Approximately 6 inches to 8 inches. Some are smaller, some are larger. A lot of times you would take your Christmas lights and you could put one little bulb right in the back and line them up on your mantle or wherever you're displaying them. The forerunner to the larger Christmas villages. But as you can see from the prices, $50.
Yeah.
A great deal. Even out of season now that Christmas is over. But Christmas collectors, they're still going to buy their collectibles
Sure.
any time of the year. And this was a really lovely collection. We actually had 2 lots of the paper Christmas houses. I think the other lot was what? $7.47.
Okay.
And that ended up selling for $37 and
Very
change.
cool. So
But,
these,
yeah, really nice pieces. I would age these to be about 1950s, 1960s.
okay. So these wouldn't have been like you wouldn't have to worry about being flammable with
No, not with the little bulb.
Oh, the little
just
bulb,
on your
okay.
string of Christmas lights.
Sure.
You could pop it in, or you didn't have to do that, but a lot of them did have a little hole in the back.
Okay.
But what
Very
a wonderful
cool.
little collection.
And made in Japan, you said.
Yep.
Very neat. A lot of cool stuff. I know we have some things that are coming up that we wanted to highlight also. We have some, I think we're going to go live to our friend Carly, who is going to show us some things that are coming up. So let's check in with her right now. I think she's on the hunt for some
Hey,
cool
Carly.
items. There she is.
Oh.
Oh, nice shot. Oh, there's a lot of cool mounts coming up. Sweet.
Yeah.
Carly's highlighting right there. Coming up in our next one.
That's just a few of
Ooh,
them.
that's
Ooh,
hot.
look at that. Then she's
Yeah.
having a cold one after. Oh,
Another.
look at that. That's like a 18 point right there.
Yeah. So a lot of hunting and fishing. Oh, this is a cool little shed. Oh, it fits people in
I
it.
see what you're trying to see how
That's
big
a
it
good
is.
size.
There
Look
they
at it.
are.
It's like a clown car.
Clown Village. I know we had fit that many people in there, but we actually could fit more.
Yeah, probably twice as many.
Yeah. So it's actually, you can fit quite a bit of, rakes and other things in there.
Yeah,
that
it's
you
a
would,
Ketter brand heavy duty
Yep.
shed.
Yeah, I don't think it looks like it's an ice shanty, but I don't think it was made
No.
for that.
I think it was more for a garden shed.
Yep. And it feels like the bottom floor is made out of a very heavy duty plastic, so not to rust out or rot out.
Rot out, yeah.
Yeah, so very cool. And then just again to go back and highlight some items in our recent auction. Like to do this if we can. Anything else that stood out to you as you were
Oh, why don't
looking?
you slowly scroll?
Yeah, I will.
Thank you.
We had a steel chainsaw that sold to the highest bidder.
Is that still or steel?
Steel.
Okay.
Yep. And then we had some other different things that come through. Some
The accordion.
accordion, yes, which
that's-
also had a video.
Yep, that sold for 121.
Some Nerf guns, of course.
I thought that was a cool lot. 261. All the 45s, especially if you bought a old jukebox. You could stock it with the 45s and have a dance party.
$103.43 on that. We had a lot of different variety of items that came through that were fun, things that people were bidding on. We have CDs, it seems like, every week too. 285 mixed lot of music CDs that sold for $90.66.
Yeah, a lot of CDs. We sell a lot of DVDs.
Yep.
And some people think that DVDs are going by the wayside, but a friend of mine recently posted on his Facebook, and somebody had called him out on why he's still watching DVDs, and he said, because I can pick and choose when I want to watch them,
Yep.
what time. I don't have to search through any of the streaming platforms. He
Yeah.
says, I love my DVDs. And we get a lot through the door, and I think a lot of people still use them.
Yeah, they do appreciate them. And I know for the longest time the streaming services didn't have commercials, but now that's something that's coming back.
Yes, I've noticed that as well.
So depending on what plan you have, the Coca-Cola memorabilia,
That was cool. Yep.
always is a
Always
cool
gets
thing.
a good price.
Item 452 sold for $77. And then as we keep going down here, we had the antique sewing wheel.
Mm-hmm. $75.
I think
that was a cool one.
That was still kind of in pieces. It needed to be assembled, but yeah, that sold well. This tray here with some different like map design on it, I believe, sold for $77.
That drawing attention to 1985, that old hutch.
Yeah.
Some people might look at that. Maybe they pulled it even out of the garage workbench area, but somebody else sees the value to, decorate shabby chic or
Add it to
refurnish or add it to their base, and that ended up selling for $74.01.
Yeah.
It's beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and there's a testament to it right there.
Yep. If you're joining us right now, make sure you say hello so we can have interaction with you. Maybe something you saw that closed recently that was neat. You can even comment after the fact. We have people that join us, they're watching a rerun of the coffee talk, and they might be able to pop on there and say something. We appreciate that too. So hope everybody had a happy new year. I know we right now at the auction house, it's like a little bit of our slower season. So this next auction that is coming up, it's going to be relatively around 2,000 items, which is nice for if you are viewing. Not as many items to go through.
We had a hard storm hit us though.
Oh yeah.
And that affected our drop off. So we know it's going to be picking up again.
Yep.
But right now is a great time to drop off.
Oh yeah. It's so cool to see all of our friends back to that are bringing stuff and that are picking up. When we open back
We
up.
even had friends fly in from Austin.
Oh yeah, we did. Special how do you say it?
It's shots out.
Yeah, special shots out to our friends from Pinconning.
Yes, our friends Dave and Linda.
Dave and Linda, yeah.
Good to see you yesterday here at the house.
Yep, we had a nice visit, and they were on their way back from Texas before they even made it back to their house after they've been gone for 2 months, I think.
Yeah, that's
or was
something.
Or was it 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Okay. Anyways, before they made it back to their own home, they had to stop into
at their
favorite
fake home.
So it's always nice to see people out there previewing and picking up their items. Depending on week to week, we get to see all sorts of people.
And Kyle just loves when he's recognized.
Yeah, right.
He goes out, he signs a few autographs, takes a few pictures with them.
I think Dave and Linda had said a hello to April and caught her off guard yesterday. So, no, but we appreciate hearing from people, hearing feedback. I know sometimes we are able to cover some different items on Coffee Talk. I've heard from people that are like, man, you talked about my item that I had sold on there. Thanks for doing that.
Or my item that I bought.
Or yeah. And this is another great example. People are doing renovations right now. My sister is down in Tennessee right now doing a renovation on a house she just purchased. And this is the kind of item that comes in and is super valuable to somebody like her. This item 2663, this shower surround. What a great deal somebody got.
$66?
Yes.
Wow. Very good deal.
Very expensive to buy new is what they said, and that is very true. If you go to one of the big box stores, you will...
Well, let's talk about item 2138 next to it. We were recently looking for a vanity for our bathroom.
Yeah.
We go to the box stores. They're not solid pieces like that piece, that wood dresser. That would make a really cool vanity in your bathroom.
Yeah.
You know, there's another example, and that one sold for 66 as well.
Very
And,
cool.
and at a box store, they're a couple, 200-300. What's so funny?
He's making me laugh over there.
Cameron, why? I don't see box store?
No, I don't know why he's laughing, but normally you guys don't have to see these outtakes because we cut them out, but
We're live, and I
we
want
are
to know
live.
why that's funny.
yeah, I don't know. Sometimes we just catch glances and it's
we do
it's
have
funny.
our videographer sitting here in house,
Yes.
and he's sternly looking over.
Yeah. So we got to make sure we stay on task and get back to business.
He had a timer on us, but it went off. Can you fix that, stagehand?
We have a lot of cool things coming up, though. Like we said, different items come in all the time. You know, we get closer to some of the holidays. Somebody might be getting ready to celebrate for their Super Bowl party.
Oh, okay.
Right now's the time to think, hey, I got
Yeah.
this cool chair that somebody would probably love, or some
Or
nice...
even party decorations. I actually just typed in some football decorations.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, buy your extra kitchen stuff.
Yeah, some people have. I've seen things sell here before that were perfect for hosting your party, where you could have your dips in there and they would be heated. And I think even some of them were shaped like a football or other sporting.
Well, let's think about Valentine's Day.
That's coming up too. Yeah.
Yeah, we always have jewelry in the showcase.
Yep.
Coins for the guys, jewelry for the gals,
Yep.
and you know, and Cupid's gonna be here.
Cupid
So,
might
you
be
know,
stopping by. Yeah. So that's true. But no, we had a great holiday. It's we were off for a week and we missed you definitely.
Yeah.
We had a nice time though. I know a lot of our staff was able to relax and shovel out their driveways along the way. But we're glad to be back and to be able to see you guys again. So yeah. Anything else we wanted to highlight or cover?
I don't think so. I
Okay.
think that's it.
This week, if you want to drop off, we are back to our normal business hours, which is Tuesday 10 to 6, Wednesday and Thursday 10 to 4, Friday from 11 to 6, and Saturday from 9 to 2. Of course, we're
And
closed.
that's always on the website because he says it so fast.
Yep, you can always check
that
that
you
on the
can check
website.
it.
Or you can rewind me and listen to it again. Which is...
And also, you can call the office if you're doing some spring cleaning.
Yes.
We're always available for pickups.
Yep.
We do have a 60-40 policy. You could talk to Jen, Adam, or Teresa about that.
Yep.
And they can get you on our schedule, and we can just come out, do all the work for you, and you sit back and relax and pick up your check or have it mailed to you when it's all done.
Yeah, I've heard some great reports of that. That service, especially when somebody is cleaning out a storage unit or they have a house that needs finish emptying out, because sometimes it is very overwhelming to have to go through all that stuff on your own, and that's what our service is here for.
Sometimes you just want to clean and have us instead of having a sale. You know, it's one way to go about it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I like that.
All right.
All right.
Well, nice talking to you, Kyle.
It was nice seeing you.
Happy New Year.
April, Happy New Year.